Hey everybody, meteorologist Sarah Gannon here. Happy Tuesday. Things have been on the quiet side throughout today. Not a lot of sunshine, but through those clouds here today. Overall, a pleasant, quiet Tuesday for the region. Live look outside from your Lewis Not Alive camera network. Traffic moving very smoothly here as we enter into those first couple hours here, or that first hour, I should say, of that evening commute. Temperature-wise, a little cooler here today. We are tracking some below average temperatures, mainly sitting into those low 40s here at this point in time. 41 in Rochester, Dodge Center, Preston, Albert, Lee, Osage, Cresco, Decorah, Forest City, Mason City sitting at 42 and 43 right now in Charles City. Winona is our warm spot here at this hour at 45 degrees currently. Sky conditions are quiet but cloudy here at this point in time. We have to watch out for a few spotty showers later on tonight. I think the better chance for that stays south of I-90, mainly from about 2 to 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. So mainly during those overnight hours, if you're heading into that early commute tomorrow, maybe a couple sprinkles there on the windshield. But as we move into the rest of this evening, we'll continue to see those overcast sky here for us in southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. Temperatures cooling back into those upper 40s as we upper 30s, excuse me, as we inch closer to midnight tonight. So kind of a cooler, quieter evening for the region. Heading into tomorrow morning, temperatures should be mild, sitting into those upper 30s to low 40s. So temperatures will hold steady here tonight within a couple of degrees. We will look to see some stronger winds heading into tomorrow, something to monitor closely. And as we look at that Wednesday forecast, sky conditions are quiet, much warmer. We'll see kind of a push of some warmer air coming through the region. Looking again still at some cloud cover here for the region. We may see a couple peaks of sunshine here and there throughout the day, but overcast sky will kind of dominate the region. But as I mentioned, those winds will be on the blustery side. We could be looking at some gusts nearing 30 miles per hour. Afternoon highs will climb into the 60s. So tomorrow likely to be our warmest day of the rest of this work week. However, tracking some wet weather on the way for the late weekend, especially into this weekend. We'll talk more about those first alert forecast details in your full forecast later on in the broadcast. We'll be right back with more Midwest Access. Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm meteorologist Sarah Gannon. A little gray out there today, but we have been seeing that sun trying to peek through the clouds here and there. So overall, temperature-wise, it is much cooler here today as we move into the second half of our Tuesday. Here's a live look outside from your Lewis Not Alive camera. Temperatures, as I mentioned, and sitting into the 40s. So we are on the cool side here today. Some pockets of sunshine possible throughout the area, but again, more so cloud cover kind of dominating the region. Temperatures right now sitting at 41 in Rochester, 40 in Austin, 45 in Winona. That is our warm spot here at this point in time, and 42 in Mason City. Things have been a little breezy here throughout today as well. We have these winds coming from the south, and this will really help to start warming up those temperatures moving into tomorrow. They'll kind of help out. Winds, though, gusting upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour in portions of the region. Here in Rochester, seeing gusts upwards of about 25 miles per hour, nearing 30 miles per hour towards Forest City, and about 25 miles per hour for those gusts near Charles City. So just a touch of the breezy side here tonight as we move outside, checking in with future track radar. You can see that cloud cover overhead. Some spots seeing more upper level clouds, allowing for that sun to peek through a little bit more. Other spots seeing those clouds continuing to thicken. So we'll see more clouds as we move into the rest of tonight, maybe even a chance for a few spotty showers overnight, especially south of I-90, mainly into North Iowa, I think, as we move towards about 2 to 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're heading out bright and early before the sun's even up, you may encounter a couple raindrops there on the windshield. But better focus for temperatures here for the rest of this week, looking to be on the mild side. We'll see highs into the 50s and even some 60s, mainly for tomorrow, but a lot more 50s on the way here through the end of the work week. Now, when we talk about upcoming rain chances, we're keeping an eye on a few different opportunities. The midweek and especially into this weekend, bringing back some rain and some shower chances for the area. So we'll talk about that 10-day precip outlook. Some stray chances tomorrow, mainly later into the day. Another opportunity come late Thursday as we move towards the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday. Better chance there to see some rainfall in the region. Maybe even some thunderstorm chances come Sunday and Monday. Temps will really be on the upward trend heading into the weekend. Looking at that forecast for tomorrow, more warmth moving back in. We'll see high temperatures into those low to even some mid and upper 60s, especially into North Iowa, seeing a chance of temperatures taking a run towards that 70-degree mark. So temps will be above average. Looking ahead to tomorrow, though, windy conditions still remaining. We'll see even stronger winds heading into the afternoon, where we could be looking at some winds gusting upwards of about 35 miles per hour. Looking at that 10-day forecast here, you can see temperatures holding steady in the 50s, even some 60s between Wednesday and Saturday. Chances some 70s in the forecast Sunday into Monday, with more wet weather on the way for the weekend and early next week. That's a look at your first alert weather.
Check on that forecast here on Midwest Access.
Tracking some warmer weather, warmer temperatures for your Wednesday, settling back into the 50s by later this week, and tracking some thunderstorm chances heading into this weekend. Chief Meteorologist Nick Jansen will have all those latest forecast details on what we can expect with more of this wet weather around the corner. That's ahead at 5 o'clock. We are looking at some quiet skies out there this evening, where there is a chance we could see a few rain showers overnight into early tomorrow morning. Not too many of us looking to see that rain activity moving through, so staying very straight in manner. Today has been pretty quiet. We'll continue that trend for a couple days, but more rain chances on the way here in the coming days. Looking ahead to tonight, we'll see that chance for a few showers closer to about midnight to 2 a.m., mainly anywhere from around 2 to 5 a.m. Better chance there in the region. Heading into tomorrow evening, a chance for a few spotty showers are possible. Temperatures will be much warmer compared to today. Tomorrow we'll be looking at highs into those low to mid 60s, maybe even some upper 60s possible south of I-90 into North Iowa tomorrow afternoon. So a lot warmer. It will be windy, though. We'll look to see some winds strengthening here heading into tonight, and especially into tomorrow, where gusts upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour are possible in the region. So certainly take caution to that, especially if it's garbage day. Those garbage cans might be floating around a little bit there, but we are tracking more rain chances, especially heading into the weekend and next week. So we'll have more forecast details on that wet weather that's ahead.
And we know with the wet weather and then some sunshine, things are really going to start to bloom out there.
Yes, yes.
All right, Sarah, good to see you. Thank you so much.
And we are gearing up for more wet weather as we move throughout the week, especially heading into this weekend. I have the first alert on what's in store. Plus, as we head into tomorrow, some windy but mild conditions, maybe even a couple showers possible later into the day. So we'll talk more about all those forecast details ahead in your first alert weather. We saw some quiet conditions out there across the region today. Tonight, we are gearing up for the possibility of maybe a few stray showers out there, but should stay pretty limited in manner for us here in southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. Future track radar showing those quiet conditions. The big focus here as we move into the next few days is going to be more rain chances on the way. So tomorrow and Thursday, we have a chance for some spotty showers between the 2 days. Better chance for some rain activity will be this weekend into next week with some scattered showers and storms. By next week, though, we're going to keep a close eye on Monday. Maybe some stronger thunderstorms possible in the region. Let's talk about that 10-day outlook here with 4 precip chances. As I mentioned, some stray opportunities between Wednesday and Thursday. Thursdays will be very late in the day, so mainly during those overnight hours. So daytime hours on Thursday should be dry and quiet. We're dry on Friday, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, kind of a 4-day stretch here where we're looking at isolated to scattered shower and thunderstorm chances. Better focus for thunderstorm activity Sunday and Monday. With that threat, though, there may be some stronger thunderstorms as we inch closer to Sunday and into especially into Monday for us locally. But looking at the severe storm outlook between Saturday and Sunday, most of that severe threat should stay well out of our area. Heading into Monday, though, inching closer to the upper Midwest, maybe creeping towards that I-80 corridor there through central, just into southern Iowa there. So something we'll monitor very closely. It's that thunderstorm threat there between Sunday and Monday very closely. But models holding pretty steady here of some good rainfall in the next few days. So over as we look at that extended forecast their next 7 days, especially the bulk of that rainfall being picked up here for the weekend into early next week. But between that time frame, locally, we could be looking at anywhere from, say, 1 to 2 inches of rainfall when all is said and done. Heading into tomorrow, warmth moving back in. We'll see highs into the 60s tomorrow, low to mid 60s, even some upper 60s possible across northern Iowa. Looking very nice, especially after a chilly Tuesday. 70 forecast for the Mankato area. We will look to see maybe a couple more days in the 40s, but temperatures kind of up and down between 40s, 50s, 60s here in the next few days. A look at that 10-day forecast for the Rochester region. By Sunday and Monday, could be feeling mighty nice after a few days in the 50s there, jumping into the 70s come Sunday and Monday.
I'm looking forward to the opportunity to open up the windows to let in some of that fresh air.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Hopefully we can do that here in the coming days.
That would be nice.
Okay, thanks so much, Sarah.
We are gearing up for some wet weather as we approach the weekend and early next week. Plus, temperatures certainly looking to be warmer here in the coming days, too. We are tracking some highs in the 60s tomorrow. Bit windy, maybe even a few spotty showers come tomorrow evening. We'll talk more about those first alert forecast details next. A quiet day out there today. Not too much sunshine, more cloud cover, but we'll kind of continue with our cloudy skies here for the next couple of days as we track a chance for some spotty rain showers here between tomorrow and Thursday. We're also looking at more wet weather on the way this weekend. Here this evening, skies are quiet but cloudy. We may see a chance for a couple sprinkles overnight between 2 and 5 a.m. Better chance, though, for some rain activity holding off until tomorrow evening. Afternoon high temperatures for our Wednesday looking much warmer compared to today, where we saw highs in the 40s. Tomorrow we will be looking at low to mid 60s across the board, maybe even some upper 60s as we look towards North Iowa. Winds, though, will be strengthening here overnight and especially into tomorrow, where we could be looking at some gusts of 30 to upwards of 40 miles per hour possible here in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. So hold on to your hats and keep an eye on those garbage cans tomorrow if it's garbage day. But otherwise, continuing to keep that umbrella close by here as we approach the weekend.
Always want to keep it handy, don't we?
Yes.
All right, Sarah, thank you.
We are keeping an eye on a couple spotty rain chances between tomorrow and Thursday. However, a better chance for more rain on the way as we move into the weekend and early next week. Temperatures expecting to be warmer in the coming days. We'll get a brief break from the 40s. Look to see highs in the 60s tomorrow, more 50s and even some 70s on the way as we inch closer to the weekend. More on those first alert forecast details are next. A bit of a chilly day here for our Tuesday. Average high this time of the year should be in the low 50s now. In fact, we're roughly about 10 degrees or so below average. So certainly cooler out there and not as much sunshine. So kind of adding into that factor. Things changing, though. Our next big thing is going to be more wet weather as we are in the month of April here. Between tomorrow and Thursday, tracking more spotty showers for the region, more showers and even some thunderstorms possible as we head into the weekend. Even early next week, some scattered storms possible on Monday. Monday, we'll have to keep a very close eye on maybe an opportunity for some stronger thunderstorms here in portions of southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. Let's take a look at that the next 10 days here with our precip outlook. Here's those spotty shower chances between tomorrow evening and late Thursday. Daytime hours on Thursday will be dry, but we'll bring in that next chance there come late Thursday night into very early Friday morning. More of an overnight chance there, but better opportunity for rainfall in the region will be between Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So kind of a 4-day stretch. I don't think it'll be a total washout, but I do think there are increasing chances of shower and even thunderstorm activity, especially on Sunday and Monday. We'll see some warmer air moving into the region. Things will feel a little bit more summer-like there as highs maybe reaching those 70s. But between that 4-day stretch where we have some heavy rainfall maybe possible at times, models holding pretty consistent of seeing some good rainfall in portions of southern Minnesota and northern Iowa, especially areas east of the I-35 region where locally we could be looking at rainfall amounts upwards of 1, maybe even 2 inches when all is said and done. Things looking to be a little on the lighter side further west of the I-35 corridor. Heading into tomorrow, bringing in a little bit more warmth. We'll see temperatures roughly about 10 degrees above average, so kind of a big flip-flop compared to today. Highs tomorrow in those low to mid, even some upper 60s possible in the region. 7-day forecast for the Mankato area. Things looking mild tomorrow with those 60s, but a chance of more 40s, even some 50s on the way. Chance at some 70s by Sunday, Monday of next week. Look at that 10-day forecast for the Rochester region. Temperatures fluctuating a bit, but we should be leveling out a bit more, back to more seasonal levels in the 50s by the end of the week. Tomorrow, those 60s, 70s, though, looking pretty nice Sunday and Monday.
Looking forward to that, Sarah. Thank you so much.
We are gearing up for some warmer temperatures heading into our Wednesday, a big 180 compared to average temperatures that we saw today. Tomorrow will be a bit above average with highs climbing into the 60s. It will be windy and we could see a chance for a few spotty showers later into the evening. We'll talk more though about some wet weather that's ahead. I have the first alert forecast details on that upcoming rain chance by this weekend and your full forecast coming up. Well, it certainly was a bit of a chilly day out there today, but some changes on the way. The next big thing is more wet weather. It will kind of be the theme here for the next 7 to 10 days as we track a few spotty showers tomorrow and Thursday. Heading into the weekend, though, more rain chances with some scattered storms on the way. We're even going to be keeping an eye on early next week, Monday, Tuesday, with more rain chances. Monday, though, we'll keep an extra close eye on. Maybe an opportunity for some stronger thunderstorms could potentially be getting closer to our region. Over the next 7 to 10 days, you'll notice a lot of green here on our precip outlook. Those spotty chances, as I mentioned, for your Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow more so towards the evening hours. Thursday will be late, so mainly overnight into very early Friday. So daytime hours on Thursday should be pretty dry and quiet. More rain chances, though. The better chance to see more accumulating rainfall in the area will be between this weekend and early next week. So between Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Sunday, Monday have a better chance of seeing more scattered activity, even some thunderstorms as temperatures will warm a bit more towards those 70s. So in terms of our severe potential outlook, not quite in the area just yet, but looking further out here, you can see that that severe threat stays well out of our region, out of the Midwest between Saturday and Sunday. Heading into Monday, though, there's a chance that more of this severe potential with more of that warmth, more of that moisture sneaking into the region, portions of the upper Midwest may get a chance there for some stronger activity. You can see here on Monday, we'll see that threat kind of inching closer to about central and southern Iowa, just south of the I-80 corridor. So not quite in the local area, but something to monitor as that is getting a little close for comfort. We'll take a look at that rainfall forecast. This is looking at the next 7 days. And so by the weekend and into early next week, we could be picking up some beneficial, quite a bit of moisture through the area. Doing a 180 compared to today. We're roughly about 10 degrees below average. Tomorrow with highs in those low to mid 60s, maybe even approaching upper 60s in parts of North Iowa. Could be looking at temperatures roughly at least 10 degrees or so above average, but it will be windy. We'll see wind strengthening here tonight into tomorrow. Some gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour may be possible. Let's take a look at that 10-day forecast. Temperatures kind of oscillating a bit, some 50s, some 60s. Sunday, Monday, though, that's where we really start to bring in a little bit more of that warmth with highs there into the 70s. Some good fuel may be brewing for some of those thunderstorms.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that, and we know it's that time of year.
Yes.
Good to see you, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Temperatures looking much warmer heading into tomorrow and more seasonal through the end of the work week. Highs tomorrow should be in those lower to mid 60s, potentially even some upper 60s possible in the area. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast for Austin, Mason City, and Winona. We will be watching a couple stray rain showers heading into tomorrow evening. More 50s through the end of the week. By Saturday, Sunday, we'll see temperatures climbing from the 50s up to the 70s. Even by Monday, still lingering into those 70s, maybe in some spots, especially our warmer locations, could be approaching that 80-degree mark. But we are looking at more wet weather between Saturday and early next week. We'll continue to keep a close eye on those shower and thunderstorm chances for us here in the region. That's a look at your 7-day forecast here. We'll send it over to Nick.